This is not about you. This can be controversial at times, but it's really true. Having an ego is a good thing if it's just big enough. But what I've seen over the years is a lot of people with really big egos, maybe even a lot of success in their traditional business world or life or associations or their communities, and they make it about them. And you know what happens with the people who make it about them, more times than not? They don't duplicate. They go out, they enroll a bunch of people, they leave them for slaughter, and it never duplicates, and a business isn't built. And what do? They sit around, they blame you, they blame the company, they blame the lack of tools, as Tiffany was saying. I mean, they blame all kinds of things other than themselves. What I've learned, and quite frankly, I'm telling you these things, these items that I'm talking about, I did all of them wrong. Okay, so I'm not going to be a hypocrite up here. I did all of them wrong myself. But it wasn't until I learned that it was about helping other people advance, daring to care, if you will, that things really changed. I mean, really changed. So as you're going out there this week, as you go home, if there's one thing, I think this is an important thing to really get in your head, okay? It's not about you. Go out and help some people win. Because if you do, you will win over time. And again, as I was saying about networking through people, not just the people you enroll, but go out there and build the relationships, because mind you this, and any pro in this profession will tell you, your only asset in this business is your relationships. So the more relationships you build, the more assets you have. That's how you get rich in this business, relationships. And the only way you can do it is go out and help other people get off to the right start, get the vision, get to the events, so on and so forth. How many of you have fear from time to time? Raise your hands. Okay, the rest of you can just blink. It's okay. You don't have to admit it. My fear, quite frankly, for years, has been what will people think of me? Okay, I had this great asset management job, and I just remember what people, the criticism that I was receiving. Why are you doing that thing? Why are you marketing a nutrition product? I don't get it. You know, you've got this great career, why would you do that? But the key is understanding that fear, and then obviously figuring out a way to break through it, right, and put it into action. So you know what I did? I had one particular friend, very close friend of mine. He would make fun of me all the time. How's your pyramid thing going? You know? I mean, we're good friends, but he would say that. It put me into action, so much action, that I worked just as hard, so when I took off the summers, I could sit in his backyard, at his pool, with his kids, and when he called home from work, I made sure I answered the phone. That was the action I took. But, you know, I'm not an vindictive person, but that created a little bit of energy. So whatever your fear may be, I can't tell you how to get through it necessarily, but I can tell you if you figure out a way and you can turn that fear into action and you break through, great things can happen. And then there's the event.